Hello, welcome to this video. Today we're doing something that was suggested to me. So this is going to be a short video with a short explanation of the formula for the slope of a line using 2 points on that line. So in a different video explaining the formula of the derivative of a certain function, I used the fact that the slope of a line with 2 points A and B as such is, if we call the slope M, then the slope is y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2, and x1, y1, and x2 and y2 corresponding to the places and the coordinates of each of these points. And so it's basically y of the first minus y of the second divided by x of the first minus x of the second. But I just stated as fact in the video, and I didn't really show a proof. So here I'll show a quick algebraic proof of this. So first things first, we're gonna look at the equation of this line. So any equation of a straight line in this xy system can be seen as y is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is just another quote-unquote free number that you add on, and then x and y just represent the coordinates of the point that you're referring to. So if we know that A and B are both on this line, it means that we can plug in x1, x2, y1, and y2 in such a way that we get two equations corresponding to A being on this line and B being on this line. So when A is on this line, the y is y1 and the x is x1. So y1 is equal to mx1 plus b. And when b is on the line, we simply again plug in its coordinates, and we get that y2 is mx2 plus b. Now, what we want to find is the slope of the line, which is m, using x1, x2, y1, and y2 to get the formula that we found. And it would be really easy if we didn't have this little annoying b component over here. And we don't know what this b is in terms of anything here of x1, x2, y1, y2, or m. So what we're going to do is cancel it out from both equations to be just left with all the parameters we need. And the simple way, and the obvious way to do that here, is just to subtract both equations. So this minus this is equal to this minus this. And then we'll get that the b cancels out. As such, we get y1 minus y2, which is equal to mx1 plus b minus mx2 plus b. And this whole thing is parentheses. And then when we open this up, we get minus mx2 but we have a minus b. And then, just as we wanted, b and b cancels. B and negative b cancel. And we're simply left with mx1 minus mx2. And if we take m out of the parentheses, we get m times x1 minus x2 is equal to y1 minus y2. And then, of course, to get m, we simply divide by x1 minus x2. We get the slope of the line, which is m, is y1 minus y2, which is this, divided by x1 minus x2, which is this. And I should say that there are these cases where a and b have the same x, and they make a straight line which is perpendicular to the y-axis. And in that case, we get this y1 minus y2 divided by 0. And that will approach positive or negative infinity. And of course, we don't know which one. It'll approach both of them at the same time, and it won't make any sense. But in those cases, the line, the equation of the line will look like x is equal to x1. In the case of if this line is perpendicular to the y-axis. But and then we don't have to deal with y. But in any other case, we have this form of y is equal to mx plus b. And after that's done, that's it. If you want more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. We'll be uploading more things like this and other interesting problems in the future. And finally, that's it.